Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BNGO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, if you're new to charts and not quite sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video there. So just go to that link and I'll explain in detail. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the orange and then green line here are coming from. But after today's price movement, some updates here need to be made. First, I'm going to do is some house cleaning here and just get rid of these lines. Yes, they pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. First update that needs to be done comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as areas of resistance. So if you did watch yesterday's video, I talked about $1.90, but you can see the price actually did temporarily. So for the first 30 minutes, you can see the price was doing its best to hang around that area of support. So a classic example. In fact, there was some nice bounces right off that area. So those of you that, pay attention to charts had some opportunities there. And then from there, the price just broke down below it. And then you can see after the price broke below it, there was a little bit of a temporary bounce right there, but a classic example of that former support now acting as resistance. So I'm not saying that $1.90 can never be broken or anything. I'm just saying that, it makes sense why the price ultimately did struggle to get up through that area at that point in time. But even in, the near term, before you start focusing on $1.90, the other level of resistance that made itself quite apparent was at $1.70 here. So near-term levels of resistance, $1.70 and then $1.90. As far as areas of support are concerned, currently the price is sitting right here on that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, and that's definitely a very famous level within the world of charts. Even if you have a basic understanding, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period moving average, and you know that when the price is up above it, you definitely want to see the price stay up above it. So, with that in mind, keep a close eye on that. And that's going to be the preferable level. If that level does not hold up, then, I don't want to say that's the end of the road, but that's putting the chart in a situation where it could easily drift down below $1 at that point. Again, no such thing as a guarantee, but just, you look back here through the chart and there just simply isn't anything until down below $1. And, I'm assuming I can speak for people. Nobody wants to see a price go back below $1. But it's holding up right now, and it's holding up right at that spot where you would want to see it hold up at the 50-period moving average. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, still an absolutely brutal day and a shame with all the halts and such that happened on Wednesday. I know some people got burned on this one pretty bad, which is never good to see. And good old government regulations trying to help people out, and then all they do is screw people over. But I won't go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, hopefully we get a bounce here. I'd like to see that so people have an opportunity, not necessarily make a profit on it, but at least keep the loss much more minimal than what it probably is right now. So we'll see how this one closes out the week on Friday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.